What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So I am back again, second time tonight for the season finale of The Oval, season 1, episode 25, and one of us. I'm sorry. This whole time we've been saying protect Jean, protect Jean, protect Jean. I've been saying it this whole season, and y'all didn't protect Jean. Y'all let that little nigga get to her. He raped her. Trigger warning. He raped her and then told her, don't say nothing. I'm sorry. I'll pay you. Just, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. And all this stuff. Jean looking like, girl, I ain't got time for this, okay? Jean tried to make a run for it. I said, oh, get out, Jean. You gonna make it. He grabbed her, got back on top of her, was strangling her and choked her to death. I said, oh my God. And then did you hear him? Now, the whole time I'm watching this, I said, Mr. Jason looked like he probably done did this before, okay? Next thing I know, this motherfucker gonna say, well, no, he was like, not again. I said, wait a minute. So you mean to tell me you out here raping bitches and you out here killing this a second time? What is going on? And then gonna scoot her body under the bed because Victoria was calling because Ma was downstairs, Grandma was downstairs or whatever, waiting on them or whatever. And I'm just like, not under the bed. How you gonna get this body out of here? How they gonna do this? I said, all of this stuff is happening under the eyes of the White House, and they ain't even been up in there for a month. They probably been up in there for a good week, okay? A good week, if that. All of this stuff is happening. I said, oh my goodness, get them out of there, okay? Get them out of there. Meanwhile, Diane then went over there and talked to Donald. She pissed off about this whole thing with little Elias, becoming the press secretary. And she just like, I didn't put up with a whole bunch of stuff, okay? I know where all the bones is buried. You know what I'm saying? I know that he incompetent as hell. I know he dumb. I know that they argue all the time. I know that they fight. I know that the kids can't stand them and all that shit. I know all of this stuff. I know that he got a little penis. I know he up here just fucking every person that comes through and all this stuff. And I'm just sitting here like, wow, she basically like, keep playing with me. I'm gonna put this stuff out here, okay? Donald gotta cool this whole stuff down. He just stressed out because Donald was the one that hired her, said that she was a good fit, which she was. She's doing her job. It's just that Hunter does not. He's so lazy and so you know what I'm saying? Womanizing and all this stuff. Meanwhile, Victoria then told them to tell Sam to come upstairs, because she needed him basically to open up the door to Gail's bathroom. He has the master key to all the house, okay, to the whole house, to every room. And so he opens up the door. And next thing Gail comes out or whatever. She go into the resident. And Victoria up here, flirting with him and everything, calling him sexy and all this stuff. And, you should stay close or whatever. I'm sitting here like, listen, Priscilla, girlfriend, you about to lose your band. Meanwhile, Hunter up here messing around with Ellie. At the end of the last episode, Ellie didn't gave in to Hunter, or no, Ellie didn't let Hunter in, okay? She said, she controlling this ship, okay? And so, therefore, when she ready to let you go, she gonna go ahead and do it. She was like, you know what, I just want to kiss you and all that stuff. And so, they started kissing or whatever. Next thing you know, they having sex. They done through having sex or whatever. She talking about something, I gotta get my concern face on because right now I'm in the midst of pleasure and all this stuff. Meanwhile, Donald didn't come in there. He looking like, ain't this about some bitch? He trying to put out the fire with Diane and with him and all this stuff. And basically, Hunter just don't give a fuck at this point. And I'm just like, he just irritates me because I picture stuff like this going on in the White House right about now. All right, you can't tell me it's a mess that ain't happening, and all them walls can talk. Okay, just from this presidency alone, girl, I'm sitting here like, Hunter, you really ain't shit. So Donald, he just stressed out from all the stuff. They had Donald ripping and running for the past 2 episodes. I think Donald sat down for a good 2 seconds this whole 2 episodes, okay? Meanwhile, Sam up in the kitchen with Priscilla in his feelings and all that stuff. Priscilla was like, you really mad about this? You know, making jokes and all this stuff. Ooh, the first lady wants you and all this stuff. You her little boyfriend and all this or whatever. Sam, come on now. You really mad about this? Like, what happened? I said, yes, he mad. He mad, girl. I ain't know that Nancy was gonna be over here, whatever. I ain't know that that was gonna happen. I said that ain't the point. Like Sam said, you weren't gonna do it in the first place. She was like, "Why you doing this? You back on that testosterone or whatever?" I said, "What happened? What did you, Sam? You taking stuff? Don't tell me, Sam, you taking Viagra or whatever. What happened?" I said, you look a little bit too young." And no, I don't believe that Sam is Nancy baby daddy. And I say that because this is the part that come up. Nancy finally go home to meet Richard. Richard sitting on the couch, got her boxes and everything packed up. And you know, he like, "What you doing here?" She said, "This my house. This my house. Okay, I helped pay for this house, so therefore I'm gonna stay up in this house." He said, "Listen, yeah, but my money was faithful." I said, "Oh, that was a good one. Let me tell you something. Richard be coming with the clapbacks, okay? And I know he hurt or whatever. He scorned at this point. It's understandable." And I said, "Nancy, you just gonna have to take it at this point, okay? So if the man wanted you out," because he was like, "Listen, all I want you to do is to tell me who the baby daddy is." She said, "No, I'm not gonna tell you that." I said, "Nancy, what's the big secret? Because you know it's gonna be worse than what it is." Now, either Nancy done messed around with somebody that Richard knows, that the family know it's a family friend, probably a relative or whatever, or she could have possibly been raped, okay? But she said you was too weak to do all this stuff by yourself. So how you get these boxes and stuff done? He said, "Listen, girl, I did all this myself, okay? And I mustered up the strength to do this, all right? Barry didn't help. Barry gone doing what he got to do. You know, he calling up Sam and stuff. We'll get to that in a minute, because he trying to get his daughter back. But at this point, Richard just over it. She was like, "No, I'm not gonna tell you." I said, "Girl, what's the secret? What's the tea?" And y'all keep seeing people trying to say Sam is too young for Nancy, okay? Sam looked like he probably 38 at the oldest. Sam looked like, if he is 30, he probably 38, 40 years old or whatever, to be Barry's godfather, to have worked with Richard for a while or whatever. You know, I don't think that it don't look, it don't even look right, okay? The age difference I just don't see it. But I see it's probably somebody close to him or whatever. I'm talking about Richard, somebody close, somebody from Nancy's past, or somebody came in and raped her while she was gone, and that's why she won't say nothing, trying to calm his feelings or whatever. You know what I'm saying? The situation. And I said, that's still not making it no better. You should have just went on here and put it out there who it is, Nancy. What is the big secret, girlfriend? Put it out there, okay? Meanwhile, like I said, Barry standing outside. He done found Ruth, okay? He called Sam up talking about something. "Listen, I'm out here looking at these Rakshadushi people, okay?" Mind you, it looked like they was in the projects or a little project area, whatever, little complex, some type of place. I just saw a lot of black people, right? And then the Rakadushis back there, the women, they in the back, okay, in a little pack, just walking past and all this stuff. Ain't nobody seeing that. I say, y'all do this on the regular, because ain't nobody acknowledging them, okay? They like, "Girl, we see them all the time. They ain't nothing, they harmless," or whatever. Well, we know they not. But I said, that's awkward. That's a little weird. But at this point, Sam telling him to be careful, and was like, "Whatever it is that you need to tell me, it must be really important." He said, "Yes, it is important. But, I'll hit you up in a minute, when we see each other, and I'll let you know what's going on." Next thing you know, he gets out the car and he go running over there to get Ruth, and he grabs her. That everybody else scatters away. The rest of the juicy women, they scatter away. And she was like, "Ruth, where my daughter at? Where Kelly at?" She was like, "Oh my God, don't hurt me, don't hurt me." And he was like, "I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you. Just tell me where my daughter at? Where Kelly at? Where Kelly at?" "She's with the highest. I can't say anything else, because they're gonna hurt me too, and they're gonna hurt her." He said, "I don't give a care about all that. Where my daughter at, Ruth? Where my daughter at?" I was like, "All right, Barry, put the chest up. Put the chest up." He said, "Where my daughter at?" I said, "Ruth, tell her where the daughter at." Ruth ain't finna say nothing because Ruth scared herself. You know, I don't watch Ruthless or whatever, but Ruth scared herself. The little parts that I did watch, yeah, she probably done came to the conclusion that, you know, baby, it better be safer to be quiet at this point. You know what I'm saying? And so at this point, you know, Barry done grabbed her and said, I'm finna take you to the police. You finna tell them what's going on. No, you can't take me nowhere. You can't take me nowhere. All these niggas and everybody just walking around, just standing around looking at this whole thing happening, right? A couple of dudes kind of stepped up like they was going to do something. Barry was like, what? What? I said, first of all, Barry, you bucked like you had a gun, but you didn't have no type of weapon on you. And so I'm sitting here like, okay, cool. Go ahead to the car. What caught my attention is it's a sea of black folks and a white couple. A man and a woman. They was right there. Probably another one too. I said, that was that was funny. That was a little awkward, but okay, we're gonna pass right past that. Okay. Meanwhile, back at the White House, Maude is there. Okay. Maude came through. Jason sitting there looking like, you know, something wrong with him. Victoria trying to understand what the hell is going on. Why you sitting here looking like this, okay? Meanwhile, Ma come up there, you know, she putting on this little fake front or whatever in front of the kids, like she think they bundles of joy. She was about to call them something else, but she called herself and said bundles of joy. I'm gonna take you down to the cabin, to the country. We're gonna go fishing. You know what I'm saying? Gail keep on sitting there talking about something. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I'm not going or whatever. You can't make me. I'm gonna talk to my lawyer and I'm trying to emancipate myself from this family. And then Ma was like, doesn't this sound familiar, Victoria? It's all coming back on you. The same thing that you used to do, your little rebellion. But I got you straight now, didn't I? Didn't it? She was like, yes, it worked. She said, it? Don't you mean you? Yes, you, mother. I was like, oops. Put Victoria up in her place, okay? Victoria be shook when her mama come, and I love it, okay? She just be off edge and everything, you know, off her game or whatever. And so, you know, she told them, I'm gonna get y'all straight, okay? Jason said, listen, why do I have to go? It was like, you forgot about that whole little thing that you did at the little luncheon when you was sitting there with your playing with your little pee-pee? And he was like, oh, okay. And then he said, listen, how long are we going to be gone? Because I need to get back here to the White House. Because Gene's body is underneath his bed. He got to take care of that before it starts stinking. You know what I'm saying? And so at this, my lips look good. Ooh, I'm so mad this the season finale, and I just realized Lily nor Bobby was up in this episode, nor the last week's episode. That's messed up. What happened? Are they on the run? They Jay-Z and Beyonce of this series, cause they on the run right about now. They gotta be on the run part 3, Tyler Perry episode. But anyway, so moving on from that. The kids go downstairs, they go get in the car or whatever, and Maude proceeds to tell Victoria, you know what? Me and your daddy planned on living out our life so peaceful. I'm so tired of trying to come up here and to clean up your mess. You are such a disappointment. These little things that you call children, she literally called them things that you call children. I said, oh. That's how it was. Okay. I was just like, girl, that's true. Okay, because they love monsters. They love monsters. You know what I'm saying? And so at this point, they going back and forth. And Maude is just telling her about it. She was like, you a disappointment. You know what I'm saying? I got to take care of all of this stuff all the time for you. You know, coming down here, cleaning up your mess because you can't do what you supposed to be doing. And then, you know what? When I straighten them out the same way that I straighten you out, I'm going to bring them back, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to finish with you. I said, oops. Next thing you know, Victoria's sitting down there at the table, you know, just sulking and thinking about stuff. And, you know, Sam come up there and, you know, Sam gets in his, you know, just trying to make sure everything is cool because Sam was there for security just in case something happened with Gail and she wanted to, you know, act a fool or whatever, and they would have had to force her into the car. And so at this point, instead of Sam just leaving, Sam turned around and asked Victoria, I said, Sam, you opened up the door. You opened up the door that you should never have opened up at all. You should have just kept on going. Ask Victoria if she was okay. what's concerning you, ma'am? I said, no, no, it's none of your concern because you can't do nothing. They say that they grow out of it. You have kids? No, I don't, but they say that they grow out of it. It was like, what's concerning you? What else is going on? I'm just thinking, you know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about that. I'm just thinking about running. I said, no, no, Sam, it's your time to leave, okay? You going through a little situation with your wife. You're a little vulnerable at this point, meaning that you can probably be susceptible. Susceptible, you probably be in the motion to just go ahead and make a mistake, okay? Because your feelings is high, you know what I'm saying? You in your feelings because you ain't been getting no sex, whatever. That's not a reason to cheat. But at this point in time, Victoria, she coming on a little strong. She started off trying to be meek, trying to be like she a dancer in distress or whatever, like she got some really troubling stuff going on, and then she gonna pounce. Cause next thing you freaking know, Sam get called up to the residence. She up in the bathroom, okay, in some lingerie or whatever. Sam, I got some clothes on. You can watch. Don't you like my lingerie? Okay. Don't I look good? Don't I, my body looks great? You know what I'm saying? I work hard for this body. Look at my legs. They're real tight. I used to jog when I was at the governor's mansion. Can you arrange that? I used to run. Can you arrange that? That'd be hard to arrange, man, but I can see what we can do. And it was like, and you're quite sexy and whatever. My legs are real tight, okay? And he was like, ma'am, is there anything else that you need me to do? Okay, because I can go. I can go. She got up and wrapped her legs around him. I said, oh no, Samuel. Samuel, get out. Push that bitch down and lose your job and get out, okay? Listen, I mean, she probably can blackball you or whatever, but still, you need to get out and keep your integrity. You are a good man, Samuel. A good man. We not finna do this. Girl, Victoria was all up on him, and she was feeling on him. I said, this is sexual harassment. This is where Jason get it from. Oh my God, listen to this deviant behavior is unbecoming. Girl, she feeling all on her. She was like, oh my God, it's bigger than I expected. I said, I said, Sam, push that bitch off of you. I don't care if she the first lady. Your wife is right downstairs. Push him off. Push her off. Go like that and pay the consequences later, okay? As long as you know that you didn't get you just got fondled, okay? You just got fondled. She was like, but you do want this because you're getting hard. She was like, let me take care of it. Let me do it. I said, first of all, let me tell you something, Victoria. You haven't had sex in a long time because you up here begging. And that is, oh, girl, don't beg me, okay? Please don't beg me. Don't beg me to come do you, okay? I want to spring that stuff on you and be like, baby, come on. Come on. And you get the hint. I give you that look. You give me that, wait a minute, what? What you trying to do? Okay. That's what we need to do. Okay, Victoria, come on, just let me do it. Let me do it. No, Samuel, your body is tight and your asses are still. No, we're not trying to do that. I said, this coming on. I said, Sam, you getting hard by this? And I said, you know what? Never mind. She touched him. And, at this point in time, he ain't been touched by another person besides his own hand in months. Probably months, okay? They said weeks. They trying to be nice. It's probably been months, okay? And at this point, he'll probably, if the air blow on it, he'll probably get erected. You know what I'm saying? At this point. And so she dropped down to her knees. And I said, oh, no. Sam standing there like, I said, Sam, push that bitch off for you. Don't let her put her mouth on you. Don't let her because that mouth look like it can do some damage. Okay? Don't do it. Don't do it. Girl, at one point... I can't tell. Do you think that she actually got it inserted into her mouth? Did she actually suck him off a little bit? Or do you think that, he pushed her off before anything could happen? Okay, because he did pull his pants up or zip his stuff up and say, no, we can't do this, whatever. Okay, she was like, damn, just made me make a fool of myself up in this White House. I hate this damn place or whatever. He was like, listen, I'm gonna leave. And she was like, I mean, to be quite honest, you can leave, but, your penis still hard. Why don't you just let me take care of it? I said, Girl, begging does not look good on you, okay? Begging looks good on nobody, okay? But it definitely don't look good on you. Stop that. Stop that. Okay? No, you will not beg for sex like that. Okay? And so at this point, he comes out the door, Priscilla up there. And he trying to hide himself because he's still erect, you know? And she trying to figure out why you up here because we don't ever come up here. He was like, listen, they do things different up here in this administration this time, okay? You know, I was just helping out with some stuff or whatever. And they get into talking or whatever. She was like, hold up. Why won't you look at me? Turn around, look at me. Look at me. Girl, when when she turns him around, she saw that. She said, what the fuck is going on? He said, shh, calm down, calm down. I'll let you know. I'll let you know. Calm down. I said, how you gonna explain this? Meanwhile, you got Diane up in her office on the phone with whoever she on the phone with trying to get to the bottom of what's going on. And then here come Ellie with the boxes and stuff like that, talking about this my office, you fired, you need to get up out of here and all this stuff and woo 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 woo. Okay. And you know, Diane said, little girl, you need to calm your nerves, okay? You need to calm your nerves. You don't get ahead by sucking and giving head. Okay, that's not how you do that thing up in here. You don't get respect that way. Okay, you probably don't even know how to do this job. She was like, girl, I'm qualified, but okay, if that's what you feel, that's what you feel. Diane said, all right, cool. She walks out the office. She runs into Donald. Donald said, what's going on? She was like, you know what? Since he gave her the job and I'm fired, I got shit to say. I'm leaving. You know, she had her purse or whatever. He said, hold up, the exit is this way. She said, I know where to exit at. Okay, girl, she go to the press conference room, the briefing room, and she went through the press, and she basically got up there and said, the president ain't shit. He lazy as hell. He likes to chase after young girls. Okay, I got the DNA sample. Oh, that's what she was on the phone with and found out that the DNA on that you know, who them panties belong to and it wasn't Ellie. And he was like, the DNA sample, it on the he had some panties up in the office that belonged to a dead girl. Okay, and it had two people DNA on it, and it also had a third DNA from an unknown male that has brown pubic hair. I said, oh, and we can all distinguish who that is. You know, he done fired me and replaced me with this young girl that fucked her way to the top or whatever, that gave him head and all this stuff, whatever. He never opened up a brief. Okay, this going on, and you know what? That a bitch go right there. You want to come up here, you want to say something, you want to show them how you got this, you want to demonstrate on this mouth, on this mic. Let me ask you a question. Did you swallow and gargle before you came out here? Huh? Okay. She was like, bitch, I'm out of here. Mic drop. Okay. She said, first of all, before I could leave, as you can see, I am in good health. Okay. And if something happened to me, and I wind up dead, you know exactly who did it. Somebody up in this administration. I said, oh no. Oh no! Hunter hearing all this in the Oval Office, he running up there. Donald had to calm him down. You know, at this point, they back up in the Oval Office, and you know, he basically fired Donald because he was like, "This is your mess. You the one that told me to hire her. This been a problem ever since we first got her. Okay, this is you." Cal had to convince, you know, him to give him the job back and say that we're gonna take care of all of this stuff. Okay, and he tired of the bloodshed too. Okay, because Cal just want to kill everybody at this point. His solution is to take everybody out. You know, I forgot to put out there that they keep on trying to run with this narrative that because one of the agents, we don't know which agent it is, whether it's Max or Yuma, who's in the hospital in intensive care, they trying to say that them two were fighting over Denise. And that's when they got into the shootout and they was trying to kill each other, whatever. That's what happened. Even though we know that's not what it was. But at this point, you know, Ellie, she gets up there. Donald was like, because Alan came up in there and was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And all this stuff. Donald like, why are you up in here? Ellie, what are you doing? You see, you're not even prepared for this. She was like, look at this. Gave her medical records. These are her medical records, okay? She bipolar. She taking antidepressant and she this and she that. And it was like, you can't use that. She said, watch me, okay? I learned all of this from her, okay? She gets up there and she talking about the physician that she had to go see and she's spinning the whole thing around. I said, all right, Ellie, you don't look as dumb as you acting. Ellie is up to something else, okay? I'm not going to put it all that she trying to F her way to the top. Ellie and Alan got a plan, and I just want to know what it is. At this point, you know, the little old white maid come down there asking Priscilla has they seen Jean, okay, because the last time we seen and heard Jean was supposed to be up there with the kids, okay. The kids are gone. Where is Jean? Jean hasn't clocked out or anything like that. And so Miss Lady, she go up in the Jason room. And when she goes into Jason's room, she was like, this girl ain't clean nothing. So she go over there trying to make up his bed and all that stuff. And she comes up and thumps something. So she was like, oh, what the hell is that? So she bends down and pulled the blanket up. Baby, she saw Jean underneath there and screamed. I said, get mama up off the floor. Grandma had to struggle to get up off. Did you see how she had to hold on to that doorknob to get up off that floor? I said, that's me. That's me and my messed up knees. I said, girl, I understand your pain, okay? But she got up and she was screaming. I said, gonna give her a little heart attack, okay? Scared that lady like that. But that was the Oval, okay? It is coming back for season 2. I, hmm, hmm. The way they left it open is like they still doing it. So that's why it really don't feel like a season finale like duh 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 duh. Okay, but we do have that big duh 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 duh, which was Jean, that the body was actually found that day. I didn't think they was gonna find it that quickly. But this was a cute first season. I like it. I'll be back next season. You guys tell me how you felt about it. If I missed anything, put it down in the comments, and I will see you guys later. Peace.